Hey Sagittarius, what's in store for your 2024 money, career, and business life? I'm going to dive in with some oracle cards with tarot clarification to find out just for you, so keep watching. Sagittarius, welcome to the channel or welcome back. It is so good to see you here. We're going to get right into your reading. Ariel is front and centered and prepared to assist, and now she's laying all over the cards. Okay, we're going to dive right in. Sagittarius with our first oracle deck and tarot clarification for your 2024 money, career, and business life, the overall energetic vibe that you may be working with. This deck does have planetary energies on it as well, so we will analyze that for you. Let's see what we have. We have the Celebrity. Beautiful. The Celebrity. The Sun card. I lead with my light. Charismatic, imaginative, luminous, confident, authentic, inspiring, passionate, magnetic, impactful, public, fashionable, independent, noble, generous, and unique. So really tuning into your beautiful light, inspiring other people. The Sun card, of course, is connected with Leo, which is your 9th house of the big picture perspective of your life. It is about travel, international business, academia, publishing, etc. So there could be some things going on for you with your star rising high in the sky in regards to those particular areas of life. But what this is saying to me is that this is your year for the world to know your name. And whatever your world is in your career zone, having more recognition, more opportunities, more advancement, promotions, all of those types of things. So let's clarify it with the tarot and see what we need to know. But the Sun is also associated with our ego needs, right? What we need to feel good and feel like we are living our light, living in the light, and living our life's mission. The Sun, of course, is also connected with the 5th house, which is naturally ruled by Leo. And what's interesting is that your 5th house is very activated in 2024 because the North Node is there. Your 5th house is Aries. So North Node can signal some sort of new opportunity, new door opening, a new destiny in terms of using your creative energies, your creative capabilities. And the 5th house is also connected with the entrepreneur. So for some of you, this could be starting your own business, or if you already have done that, this could be really getting people to getting a lot of publicity for your business. But the thing is, I think this is about you, because we have this person here. This is about you really being the figurehead, being the one in the spotlight, so to speak, for your business. So all right, let's see what we need to know about this for you, Sagittarius. Wow, we have the Fool and we have Justice. So the Fool and Justice, and let's pull one more. And the Queen of Pentacles. Manifestation of the Pentacles. And of course, that's the Capricorn, which is your 2nd house of money. Pluto will be finally getting out of your 2nd house of money, where he's been since 2008. Really, kind of putting a lot of transformational energy there into your values, your resources, and your financial flow, and transforming it. He's going to be going into your 3rd house on January 20th, which is Aquarius, which is about communications and marketing. And Pluto is about power. So there is something here about powerfully expressing yourself, again, standing out, being noticed, and having that be some sort of new beginning for you. So the Fool card is associated with leaps of faith. It is new beginnings, but it is Uranian in nature. So it has the element of surprise and awakening to it. But it is also an energy that is associated with travel. And again, because this Leo energy is your 9th house, Again, travel can be literal, like taking an actual trip to a business conference or something like that, but it can also be figurative in terms of getting out of a comfort zone. Although I suppose that's literal also, but you get my point. So this idea of movement in regards to fresh starts is very important with your money, career, and business life in the year ahead. Now, we also have the Libra energy, which is showing up here, the scales here. That is your 11th house of networks, friends, associates, connections, and personal gains. So you will bring benefit to yourself through lots of meeting, greeting, socializing, networking, all of those types of activities, especially where you can be seen. For example, if you travel to some sort of business conference, yes, you might have a table there, as many do, right? You have displays and tables and all that. But I would also suggest, cat hair. I would also suggest that you take advantage of speaking opportunities, whether it's at one of these conferences or with a podcast, but I'm particularly feeling like there might be like a keynote address or something where you're speaking at a conference, in an industry event or something like that, that could really raise your profile quite a bit. That would be something that would be great for you to consider. Okay, with this Libra. And with the Libra too, this may be happening in Libra season, so perhaps end of September, October. But with the Justice here, it could also be that there is possibly 2 opportunities for you to do that. And that exposure, it's followed by the Queen of Pentacles, is going to help you manifest your financial goals. Okay, so the same thing, like this is interesting with this celebrity energy. If you are in the entertainment arts, as an example, or really in anything where there is a sense of, showing up and being seen, performance, even teaching is a performance, quite honestly. If you're standing in front of people, you have to keep them awake, alert, and entertained. So even if it's something like that, there is a sense here of trying something different with the Fool card, and also doing it a little differently in front of different groups of people. So if you've been entertaining in the same old cafes, like you show up with your guitar or whatever, or you've been teaching the same workshops, if you have your own business and you teach workshops about different things, and you've been doing it to the same group of people, there's something here about new lifeblood and trying things a little differently. Not that the old people should be abandoned, right? Like if you've already established clients and contacts, and we're not saying to abandon people you've already interacted with, but there is this sense here of new and fresh, and again, that 9th house, expanding horizons so that your business grows, your finances grow with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so now some of you also, the key that's going on here perhaps is a promotion in your current industry. If you're already happy with what you do for a living, this Fool suggests some sort of new beginning, a contractual agreement, justice, and then manifesting some sort of very important financial goal. Again, because of this energy, which is about celebrity, renown, like I'm so awesome at what I do. So hire me because I'll, set everybody straight and help you reach your targets, your sales goals, all those things. I'm the person to do it. So, this is very, very nice energy, whichever way that we look at it. But I think the key here is this Fool card, this first energy. And Uranus is still in your 6th house of work and well-being. So again, doing something different, doing something inventive, outside the box, so to speak, is going to help you enormously with the potential for publicity, being seen, and achieving financial goals. Uranus, of course, is connected with Aquarius. Pluto's moving into Aquarius, as I already said. This is your 3rd house of, again, writing, publicity, marketing, teaching, speaking, all of those things. If you really want to get ahead and use this Uranus energy of awakening, people noticing you in what you do on the day-to-day, that 6th house, then again, use the Pluto energy going into your third house of how you are showing up on the day-to-day, how you're presenting yourself, the words that you are speaking, the opportunities you are taking to, spread your message, so to speak. Okay, so really, really interesting energy here. This is fantastic. And I do feel for some of you, there could be a very lucrative contract that is being signed. It may be happening, I would say, the Virgo Libra time frame. We'll pull some other cards in a few moments of what might be in another important month for you in 2024, but with this situation going on here. So really, really exciting energies, Sagittarius. Hey everybody, just popping in here real quick to tell you about my free 2024 perfect timing horoscope planner, which you can get on my website. It goes into how you can use the energies in the months ahead to your best advantage, because that's what it's all about here, right? Using astrology to help you manifest your wildest dreams. So check it out on my website. I'll leave a link to it in the description of the video. Sagittarius, let's pull a fortune card for you and see what else you may need to know about your 2024 money, career, and business life. Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we have. We have transformation. Beautiful. Number 32, reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. And I would also say, become the person that how you want to be seen in the world, also with that celebrity energy. But look at the chains being broken here. So there is this sense, again, with that Fool card of freedom, doing things differently, awakening, revolutionary type energy in terms of breaking out of constraints, as this is showing up here. So you're going to have the power and strength to make changes and enrich your life and become the person you want to be. And some of you you're itching for this. You want people to notice you and all the hard work and efforts and things you have to share, the knowledge you have to share, the products you have to share, the expertise you have to share, all of that. All right, let's see what we have for this transformation. But it's through leading with your light that there will be a transformation. Let's not forget that was the message on this card, leading with your light. All right, let's see. Sagittarius. We have a Queen of Swords. There's that Libra again. And a 5 of coins. And there you are. Okay. So, I have not forgotten that, you not too long ago, a couple of years ago, you had the South Node going through your sign. And it did bring about a lot of deep transformational changes that may have been rather wrenching and challenging. But that was a while ago. I mean, that's a good 3 or 4 years ago. So you should be on the other side of those situations by now. However, sometimes when we're, on the other side of something, the sting of it or the emotional residue of it lingers. And I think that's what's going on here with this Queen of Swords and the 5 of coins. Especially so the last 5 years, you had to deal, within the last 5 years, you had to deal with the South Node going through your sign, which may have forced you with the Queen of Swords to make some very difficult decisions you didn't want to make, maybe face some grief. The Queen of Swords can be associated with grief and loss, and kind of just to put on, take a kind of, well, how do I want to say this? Kind of just force yourself to detach a little bit. Usually when a Sag detaches, they just continue with, it's that old song, Tears of a Clown, really. That is, I think somebody wrote that for a Sagittarius. You'll keep usually showing up with the facade of everything's fine and making jokes, but on the inside, that's not what's going on. But I think even you, maybe on the outside, were a little Queen of Swordsy. Like you were probably stoic and, maybe try to just keep yourself objective so that you weren't breaking down into this Five of Coins scenario. But the Five of Coins is interesting here because for me, Pentacles is also about self-esteem. So 5 years ago, when you were dealing with the South Node going through your sign, and of course, still dealing with Pluto in that second house of your finances, you may have felt very much defeated with what you felt you were accomplishing financially and maybe how everything was making you feel. Because like I said, I read this as self-esteem also. So you could have just been suffering on multiple levels, like about 5 years ago. We have the 5 showing up here. But that residue could be lingering. This is your opportunity with this transformation card to break free of the past and whatever emotional residue is still maybe hanging on, whatever cobwebs are still there, and step into your power. Here's your Queen of Wands. But this can be letting go of the last bits of lack or feeling you can't do it in some way. Okay, now you can do it. You're the Queen of Wands, and you got this energy showing up here as well. But this is a year not to be hiding in the shadows. And if you had to hide in the shadows before, or if you are naturally hiding in the shadows because you're just feeling a little wobbly about really being seen in some way, this is the year to allow yourself to blossom into being seen, into your celebrity, into your fiery, passionate nature, allowing people to really get a glimpse of that. It's okay. It's safe. You can do this. This is the past. And remember, it's very important to live out of your imagination and not your history, which is one of my favorite quotes of all time by Stephen Covey. Right? Your imagination is on fire for all the things that you want to create for your money, career, and business life in 2024. So it is time to take inspired action with this Queen of Wands and leave the past in the past. It is up to you to break whatever last bits of stuff is holding you back from your true prosperity. And our true prosperity comes from our light, right? Our gorgeous sun creative energy. And here you are. It comes from your fire and your passion. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what month might be important for your money, career, and business life in 2024. Let's see. Sagittarius. We already know kind of Virgo, Libra season, but let's see if there's any other time frame for you. Sagittarius. All right, let's see. We have February. Okay, all right, let's see what we need to know about that for you. What might be going down in February with your money, career, and business life? All right, Sagittarius, February. All right, let's see what we have. We have the 8 of Coins, your Virgo, which is your 10th house of career, and the 7 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Okay. So here's the thing. You're going to be really focused on something. So with this 8 of Coins, with your career, it is going to be a lot of hard work. I think there's going to be a lot of work on your plate. 9 of Wands, excuse me, in February. But it's going to be worth it because it's going to help you achieve a dream with this 7 of Cups. There is a strong dream that is fueling your actions, whether the dream is for like that recognition, a promotion, more money, whatever, building your business to the next level, whatever is going on, whatever your dream is, your 7 of Cups are showing up here. You are focused on it intently with your 8 of Coins here. And this always looks like an accounting book to me in this particular deck. So you're making something work financially with this Nine of Wands. It's also possible that some sort of financial struggle may be coming to an end if that was the particular dream. Because you are working hard. There could be a new job on the horizon. There could be overtime, extra hours. Finally, the job coming in that's going to pay you decently with this Eight of Coins showing up here. Okay, so, but here's the key. The key is the focus, right? It is very easy to stay in a Seven of Cups, in a fantasy. Let's just keep imagining things. But it's interesting that this is centered between these two action-oriented Eight of Coins, Nine of Wands energies. So that's why I feel it's more like it's fueling you. Dreams are fueling you rather than you getting lost in them and not doing anything. You know, like getting distracted by them. So I'm not really totally feeling that. But if you do find yourself kind of drifting off because things are getting a little stressy, bring it back to why you're doing this. What is your why in February? What is, again, the why? Fueling your focus and your intensity. What is the dream? Why does it matter to you? And keep the focus on that. This hard work will pay off. You got this Eight of Coins here. So just know that this Nine of Wands, I think it's just for this particular month that we are looking at here. But something really magnificent could manifest for you and start putting you on the right track, especially with a career and financial goal that you are wanting to achieve. But there is going to be a level of, as I said, a Nine of Wands. So the key with the Nine of Wands really is, to me, it's kind of all consuming. There may not be time for other things in February. It just may be that it's a situation where it's, you know, you're leaving the house at 7 a.m. and you're not getting back till 7 p.m. Maybe because you're doing a job training, or you got hired, and so it's like, you know, they're really keeping an eye on you. You know, you got to prove yourself, or something else that may be going on, a travel, or lots of things that you're working on for your business. I mean, whatever it is, it's not going to leave you time perhaps to do other things, but the sacrifice can be worth that. It's, in this context, to me, it can be a good tired, a good exhaustion. But if you try to add other things to your plate, in addition to what's going on with that Eight of Coins, that's where it's not going to be healthy for you. So just kind of know that for the month of February, it may just be eat, sleep, work, repeat, that type of thing. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what else is going on for you in 2024, money, career, and business life. Sagittarius, this is very good. I think you're going to be achieving a major financial goal in 2024. You got that Queen of Pentacles. You now have the Eight of Pentacles showing up. You have the Fool. You have your energy. This is very good. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Sagittarius. All right, let's see. Saggies. We have Pyramid and powerful. Try to get it so you can see. Powerful people. Boss, CEO, owner, manager, influence, moving up, and scheme. You're moving on up. Shall I start singing that song for the TV show? Moving on up. Okay, so you're moving on up, which is indicated by the first three cards that we pulled, and the celebrity, and working with powerful people. But guess what? You're going to become one of the powerful people in your industry, in your world, in 2024. You have that potential. And because it says boss and CEO on here, this really can be one of the best times for you to start your own business or take your own business to the next level, especially with that North Node in that 5th house of the entrepreneur. You will have Jupiter in that 6th house of work and well-being, opening doors of opportunities for you. Absolutely. But then Jupiter at the end of May is going to be moving into your 7th house of other people. Jupiter is the, bearer of beautiful gifts, usually. It is your ruling planet, as we know, and also it can indicate some sort of powerful person who has resources, who's a teacher, who's a guide, who's a mentor. All right, so especially after the end of May, there could be somebody coming into your life that you meet again, but you got to get out and about. This is, through a travel, perhaps, as we were discussing before with that 9th house lit up, that could open a major door for you. You're going to be rubbing elbows with the paparazzi, with the, of course, they'll be taking your picture more than likely, but rubbing elbows with the power brokers, the movers, the shakers, that type of thing, Sagittarius. And of course, whatever that means for your career and industry. But equally, again, moving up, I do feel like I was saying before with that Queen of Pentacles, there is a huge opportunity for you to improve your finances and move up the social ladder, so to speak. Through your financial means. Okay, so let's clarify that and see what we have. But also for me, a pyramid, everything's a metaphor with these cards. A pyramid is, I've not been to the pyramids yet. I hope one day maybe that might be in my future. But from my understanding, they're massive, right? And they held a lot of treasures, which have sadly been pilfered by people who shouldn't be taking them. But they are majestic. They're huge, right? It is something of immense substance and power. So I'll apply all those metaphors to your money, career, and business life. Right? Okay. Boss, CEO, owner, manager, influence. Those of you watching this who are influencers, whatever you're doing, again, you could meet that one key person, make some interesting contacts that could broaden your influence even more. All right, let's see what we have here. Powerful people. But you're going to be one of the powerful people also. 2 of Wands. Wow, okay. And the Page of Cups. And look, the Gemini, the Lovers, which is your 7th house. Okay. So, interestingly, we have the 2 of Wands. Look at her holding her phone in her hand. So, there will be a lot of text messages, social media interactions, all of that type of thing. In terms of planning and making connections, Page of Cups. So, the Page of Cups is Pisces energy. That is your 4th house of the foundation of your life. It is home energy as well. But there again is something about getting out of a comfort zone, getting out of your normal home, your normal environment in order to have success in the year ahead. The 2 of Wands, she's on this balcony, which is a safe space. She can see out over, the ocean and, she's up high and, she's safe. That's fine. But you got to get out there, and not just via social media, but you have to literally get out there, meet, greet, socialize, interact, schmooze, all of those things. Okay, Page of Cups, beautiful, friendly associations. Pisces, that 4th house, your financial foundation. Saturn is in Pisces and will be all of 2024, bringing some important commitment, gravitas, I feel some sort of important contract that really could affect the foundation of your life. And it comes through some sort of powerful connection, powerful entity, person, situation, because you're going to be out there putting yourself in the way of that to come to you. Probably after the end of May, possibly in Gemini season, June, with the Lovers showing up here. But I would say this is from June onwards, the next 6 months after that, with the Lovers showing up here. So there could be at least 2, I would say 2 interesting people, because we have this here, and it's your 7th house. So there could be 2 very powerful people coming in that are going to help you because they really believe in you. The Lovers, they like your energy. They believe in what you're doing. I like the Page of Cups here. I feel it's a pure energy. Like they're sincerely wanting to help you. that there's not a hidden agenda. We don't have any of that type of energy going on here. There's just a sincere desire to help you get ahead, perhaps in some way. And there could be some interesting options and choices. There may be a new business partnership on the horizon for you as well in 2024. Or if you don't have your own business, it could be something where you are paired up with somebody at work on a project. And it's gonna again raise your profile in the company. It could be the thing that everybody knows you and this partner for. So there could be some sort of creative partnerships and that type of thing on the horizon at whatever job you're doing now. So, and the Gemini energy, of course, is connected with the writing, the speaking, the teaching, the networking, and the sales. So those of you I feel in sales, 2024 could really be a breakout year for you. As long as, again, you're really schmoozing. Most salespeople, and I'm using schmooze in a good way, not in a sleazy way, but in a meeting, greeting, socializing, talking, because that's the thing, right? It's about relationships. The Lovers is here, right? Like, people don't necessarily buy a product. I mean, sometimes they do, right? It's just, they just want the thing. But most of the time, people will purchase because of the energy. They will purchase because of the energy of the person, the interaction they have with the person selling the thing, right? It's not always, it's about the energy. It's not always about the actual widget that you're selling. So you know this, right? And it's this Lovers. It's those connections you're going to make, the goodwill that you engender by socializing and being with people and sharing your light, right? I lead with my light, and the passionate energy, your Queen of Wands that you had before. You just got to show up and be yourself. And people are going to really radiate, and just be really attracted like moths to a flame to that particular energy. So remember that, especially if you're in sales, don't be selling the thing. Whatever you're doing, sell the energy through your own passionate belief in whatever it is you are doing, creating, selling, etc. with this celebrity here. So really, really exciting energy here. And I feel like you're achieving some sort of beautiful financial goal through your creative efforts, through your energy, your passionate energy to really get out there and connect with people. You're a great person, have great energy to do that, Sagittarius. People love your enthusiasm. That's one of the shining traits of your sign. And is very much appreciated by me, especially. I've loved that about all of the Sagittarians that I have encountered in my life, that fun enthusiasm. Not that, of course, as we were saying before, Sag can't get upset. Of course they can. Everybody has their down moments, but I encourage you to really leave those in the past. As I was discussing before, whatever happened before with that Five of Coins, Queen of Swords, you're transforming with that card that we had before. You're breaking free, the Fool. You're busting loose. You're busting out. You're leading with your light. You're feeling reinvigorated. You're really engaged with some new opportunities. Yeah, there may be a little hard work with the nose to the grindstone in February, especially, but it's going to pay off for you. And I feel like, especially from June onward, that's probably going to be the times for a lot of more of the travel, the sales, the socializing, the connecting, the networking, all of those things. And I think by the end of this year, you could see yourself as definitely one of the powerful players, the mover and the shakers in your particular world. So excellent energy here, Sagittarius. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you plan on using these energies in the year ahead. I think you're going to be quite delighted with the opportunities that you're going to take hold of and create for yourself. And that may also be presented to you by some sort of powerful, good-natured person. Love you guys. Take care. Ariel and I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.